As good boys and girls, it's week, I think three, for testing, and it's going good so far. So let's go straight to the TradeZilla docs. We won't be reviewing the trades that much because we did it like pretty much in all the daily videos that I upload. So let's get right into the trick. So I'm very glad I invested in TradeZilla, and I think I'll continue to invest. I'm just looking for more fans, to buy at least the full premium for like an annual membership, which will be better, I think, because it's worth it. Anyway, so here we ended this week with 0.66% in profits, which means we outnumbered this. And it's really good progress considering that I had a week where I lost 3.5%. I was really aggressive in this one and I wasn't trading like some consistent system. But now that I'm trading like one system instead of like mixing them, like letting probabilities play out on one system, I think that's one of the reasons that it's making it work. So daily win is 30% and trade win is 22%, and maybe we'll raise as time goes on, I guess, but so far so good. Anyways, so yeah, let's go through the trades a little bit. So you see the trades here. I had 2 wins in this week. Let me select this week. Date. Can do it like this. So it's this week so it's from Monday to Friday. I took 2 wins, 3 losses, and 2 break evens, which is really good stats so far. It says it was looking like I could have made 552 here. Man, this trade really tested my patience. Could have made $352 here, but then price quickly reversed on me, which is, I know it's another lesson I learned, but that's also the reason I closed some profit here instead of like trying to wish for more or wait for more. So yeah, it's really crazy. So let's pass through all of them trade by trade a little bit. For this one, I think I'm gonna be using the ICD entry model, like that with the sweep shift and the 50 gap retest for a long time. I think I'm not gonna be using the forever model that much, considering that I haven't learned much about it. But it's about learning and changing from what you're learning. So well, this trade was really good. You can see how profits ran from here to here, and I kind of underestimated around like 0 point something percent, but you can see the trade multiples aren't showing, but so far so good. Now I think I'm gonna start like framing my rules to build now a written system. I'll try to use my journal, maybe try to also put it online, maybe on Miro or something like that, but that's basically it. So this trade, very beautiful one. ICD entry model playbook, entry, close, nothing else, and I don't have no attachments, but I can show some clips from my phone, but not just now. I'll check it out later. Anyways, when I go to the weekly journal, I want to share like what we were anticipating for the week and how it went. So this week's analysis. So we had no news Mondays, CPI, PPI. So this week was a kind of a wreckage, but I'm liking it. I used to think that you shouldn't trade on red news days, like be cautious and why. Just do the good analysis and then let the probabilities play out, because news are just to increase volatility. Now, let's see. What was I anticipating? I was anticipating NQ to push higher because we swept out the block, and then I was saying, yeah, push would be appreciated. So let's check how it is on trading view now. Let's remove this. And we got the absolute push, which means the analysis was really on point. You can see that. Oh, by the way, we have a contract change coming this week, I think. When will it happen? 16th September. Yeah, 16th is this week, this coming week on Tuesday. It's probably was already here. So you want to switch contracts? I don't know what happens. It's just my first time using the paid CME and Q data, so I'll see what happens. Anyways, we have the sweep here. We've shifted internally and then pushed higher, created all-time highs, which is really beautiful. So the weekly played out just as we expected, and I think that's probably the same thing that happened on ES. How's ES? Okay, so we're anticipating also bullish prices, I think, on ES. Let's see, betting a drop, then a push. Let's see how the 4H looks like now. Why did I anticipate that? This happened on Friday, yesterday, and let's check last week. I anticipated this on September 6th, so September 6th will be here. Okay, I was anticipating a drop into a fair value gap and then continuation to the upside. So it's looking like. I got the 4 hour and I got the 6th. I have this gap from 4th Friday, and you can see we have a really beautiful drop, I think, to this fair value gap. No. Okay, I was anticipating another one drop and then a push, but that didn't happen. But did that invalidate the idea that we were bullish? No, we probably provided some internal entries. And for the DXY, well, I'm happy to say that this is looking beautiful. Why? Look at this gap here. I'm actually gonna think that I'm thinking that we're gonna have more bullish prices on NQ and the other futures in general, because we'll look at DXY, the dollar, we're rejecting these prices and that gap inside there, and look at yesterday, we absolutely smashed it and dropped, and we've already taken out one size sell side level on Tuesday. I didn't check on Tuesday, but it's looking really clean now. If we do the array analysis, you can see this fair value gap got tapped into and we're dropping. So Monday, I'm thinking more bullish prices as well. Maybe like a potential push into this here, but let's see what will happen. Because we shifted here, took out these colors. We had the push on Thursday and then we're already dropping. So these two levels have my attention so far. Maybe if price is very aggressive, it might drop to this last sell side, but overall I'm satisfied with the direction that the market is showing in general. And for the YM, I'm not checking YM very much in these days, but I think it's also at all-time highs. Absolutely very beautiful. It's around 45 and stuff. I remember I traded YM while it was in 30 something here in April, and then I came back, it was flying. Now we're in 45, so I'm not doing much of 5 analysis, but let's check EU and GU. We've forex and see how we're looking so far. So the weekly, we didn't anticipate on the weekly on EU and G. We want to focus on NQ and ES and maybe see what we can do next week. But this week, we kind of had some, weeks, no much expansion, but they were looking good. Let's see the daily. You can see we had some small day ranges this whole week. A few 7 days around there. So one. But yeah, Monday was a bank holiday, that's why I think it will skip. Was this Monday bank holiday? No, it was a no-news Monday. The bank holiday was last week, that one. Let's see. Last week, that one, where was it? Well, except if you check it on EU and NQ, sorry. You check it on NQ, you can see there's a Monday that gets skipped. Friday, Monday. Okay, this wasn't the news. The news Monday. Here, you can see that we go from Friday. Don't tell me. Say all of that when the trading view wasn't being displayed. Anyways, this was you can see that we moved from Friday to Tuesday, because Monday was a bank holiday. It was Labor Day in the US. Anyways, I'm still expecting a bullish push here, since DXY that I was showing earlier is dropping beautifully. Rejection of this gap, rejection of this internal gap, so these prices are looking beautiful. Now for EU and G, we're having some kind of inside days, even though it's looking clean though. Here we have a beautiful gap that is holding price. We've shifted here, left behind some equal highs. That maybe this week would probably expand higher, because we had the shift, the sweep lows here. So I'm thinking EU is probably gonna reach for this high here, and probably the same thing as GU. And GU also put in another sweep, left behind a gap, and might return to this gap potentially, but we're already in one. I think it's from the weekly. Yeah, and yeah, bullish prices were anticipated. I won't be trading forex that much. It may be swing it, but I'm trying to focus on NQES and looking to how I can have a crypto portfolio. So I will try to buy Bitcoin, but it didn't work. But buying Bitcoin at these highs would be the most craziest thing. Even though I know it's gonna make high highs, it might not be a surprise if we get Bitcoin bounce, get to like 150 before the end of the year. So I was trying to buy it. And for Sol, well, we've already exploded higher and find a way to buy it, but it's looking good so far. So if we get a retracement at least to this time close candle, maybe I can take some buys. And then that, yeah, we're in the bullish move. XRP, well, XRP is also looking beautiful weekly. And look at how it boomed last October, November, around there. Look crazy. Anyway, so the week was, I can say it was pretty good. Actually, it was good. It was really good. It's the first week I've ended in profit so far. And let's see what the other weeks hold. So I'm looking to raise, what is it? Oh, this is for this week. I got a 1.19 profit factor. I'm looking forward to change, not to change, but to, have a better profit factor overall, and have at least profit factor that's above 1, because that shows that you're profitable. Anyways, till next time, be blessed.